Brahminical literature. 1. The Ramayana is traditionally attributed to. Answer: Valmiki. 2. The Ramayana was composed around. Answer: 500 BC. 3. The Mahabharata was originally known as. Answer: Jaya Samhita. 4. The Mahabharata includes the Harivamsa, which is. Answer: a genealogical list of the Yadvas and stories of Krishna. 5. The Bhagavad Gita represents the views of. Answer: Lord Krishna. 6. The Mahabharata was composed over. Answer: several centuries. 7. The Mahabharata was almost finalized around. Answer: 3rd or 2nd century BC. 8. The Mahabharata's great battle may have a historical basis in. Answer: a battle in North India in the 9th century BC. 9. The Harivamsa forms an appendix to the Mahabharata and discusses. Answer: the adventures of Krishna and the cowherd girls. 10. The Puranas traditionally expound how many subjects? Answer: 5. 11. The 5 subjects covered by the Puranas include. Answer: creation, destruction, genealogies, reigns of Manus, and royal dynasties. 12. The Puranas are believed to date no earlier than the. Answer: Gupta period. 13. The Puranas help disseminate Upanishadic teachings to. Answer: the illiterate and women. 14. The Vishnu Purana is one of the 18 main Puranas and focuses on. Answer: the history of Vishnu and his incarnations. 15. The Agni Purana is associated with. Answer: fire rituals and the worship of Agni. 16. The Bhagavata Purana is primarily devoted to. Answer: the stories of Lord Vishnu and his avatars. 17. The Nardiya Purana is primarily concerned with. Answer: the adventures and teachings of the sage Narada. 18. The Garuda Purana deals with. Answer: the worship of Garuda and the journey of the soul after death. 19. The Padma Purana contains. Answer: detailed accounts of the lives of gods and goddesses. 20. The Matsya Purana is known for. Answer: containing stories of Vishnu's fish incarnation. 21. The Kurma Purana is associated with. Answer: Vishnu's tortoise incarnation Kom. 22. The Linga Purana is closely linked to. Answer: the worship of Lord Shiva in the form of the Linga. 23. The Skanda Purana primarily focuses on. Answer: the life and battles of Lord Kartikeya. 24. The Brahma Purana is dedicated to. Answer: the stories of Lord Brahma. 25. The Brahmananda Purana discusses. The genealogies of kings. The supreme nature of Brahman. The adventures of Lord Vishnu. The teachings of the Upanishads. Answer: the supreme nature of Brahman. 26. The Markandeya Purana is known for. Answer: the teachings of the sage Markandeya. 27. The Vaman Purana is associated with. Answer: the history of Lord Vishnu's Vaman avatar. 28. The Vayu Purana is considered one of the oldest Puranas and focuses on. Answer: the accounts of the winds and their influence. 29. Many Puranas were revised and edited as late as the answer 15th or 16th century AD. 30. The Puranas served to disseminate Upanishadic teachings primarily to answer the illiterate and women. 31. The Dharmasastras or Smritis primarily deal with answer duties and responsibilities of the Varnas and Asramas. 32. The main topics covered in the Smritis include all of the following except answer the creation of the universe. 33. The Smritis are primarily divided into three main sections, which are answer rights, dealings, and expiation. 34. The Manu Smriti is regarded as answer the most ancient and authoritative. 35. The Manu Smriti has how many chapters? Answer 12. 36. The Manu Smriti is considered to have served as a model for answer later Smritis. 37. Which of the following is a well-known commentary on the Manu Smriti? Answer Medhatithi. 38. The Yajnavalkya Smriti includes three sections or kandas on answer Achara, Vyavhara, and Prayashchitta. 39. The Yajnavalkya Smriti disagrees with the Manu Smriti on topics like answer Niyoga, inheritance, and gambling. 40. The Parasara Smriti is most suited for answer Kali-yuga. 41. The Parasara Smriti only deals with answer Achara and Prayashchitta. 42. According to the Parasara Smriti, what is the apadharma of the four castes? Answer farming, trade, and commerce. 43. The Narada Smriti primarily deals with answer Vyavhara dealings. 44. The Brihaspati Smriti closely follows the Manu Smriti and is considered a answer supplement parasis to the Manu Smriti. 45. The Katyayana Smriti specializes in the topic of answer Stridhana, a woman's personal property. 46. The Angirsa Smriti is answer a Smriti dealing with various rites and rules for expiation. 47. The Daksha Smriti focuses mainly on answer ritual sacrifices and ceremonies. 48. The Pitmaha Smriti is known for dealing with answer various laws of social duties. 49. The Marasi Smriti focuses on answer rituals for purification. 50. The Yam Smriti primarily deals with answer the cycle of life and death. 51. The Visvamitra Smriti mainly focuses on answer laws for social conduct. 52. The Vyasa Smriti is associated with answer the teachings of the great sage Vyasa. 53. The Sangrahakara Smriti deals with answer a compilation of various laws from different Smritis. 54. The Samvarta Smriti discusses answer expiation of sins. 55. Niyoga, as discussed in the Smritis, refers to answer a form of levirate marriage. 56. According to the Smritis, a Shraddha refers to answer a religious rite for the deceased. 57. The Dharmasastras are significant because they answer define social and legal codes. 58. The Smritis were primarily intended to answer. Establish legal codes for social order. 59. The Dharmasastras or Smritis primarily deal with answer. Duties and responsibilities of the Varnas and Asramas. 60. The main topics covered in the Smritis include all of the following except answer. The creation of the universe. 61. The Smritis are primarily divided into three main sections, which are answer. Rights, dealings, and expiation. 62. The Manusmriti is regarded as answer. The most ancient and authoritative. 63. The Manusmriti has how many chapters? Answer. 12. 64. The Manusmriti is considered to have served as a model for answer. Later Smritis. 65. Which of the following is a well-known commentary on the Manusmriti? Answer. Medhatithi. 66. The Yajnavalkya Smriti includes three sections or kandas on answer. Achara, Vyavhara, and Prayashchitta. 67. The Yajnavalkya Smriti disagrees with the Manusmriti on topics like answer. Niyoga, inheritance, and gambling. 68. The Parasara Smriti is most suited for answer. Kaliyuga. 69. The Parasara Smriti only deals with answer. Achara and Prayashchitta. 70. According to the Parasara Smriti, what is the apadharma of the four castes? Answer. Farming, trade, and commerce. 71. The Narada Smriti primarily deals with answer. Vyavhara dealings. 72. The Brihaspati Smriti closely follows the Manu Smriti and is considered a answer. Supplement parasys to the Manu Smriti. 73. The Katyayana Smriti specializes in the topic of answer. Stridhana, a woman's personal property. 74. The Angirsa Smriti is answer. A Smriti dealing with various rites and rules for expiation. 75. The Daksha Smriti focuses mainly on answer. Ritual sacrifices and ceremonies. 76. The Pitmaha Smriti is known for dealing with answer. Various laws of social duties. 77. The Marasi Smriti focuses on answer. Rituals for purification. 78. The Yam Smriti primarily deals with answer. The cycle of life and death. 79. The Viswamitra Smriti mainly focuses on answer. Laws for social conduct. 80. The Vyasa Smriti is associated with answer. The teachings of the great sage Vyasa. 81. The Sangrahakara Smriti deals with answer. A compilation of various laws from different Smritis. 82. The Samvarta Smriti discusses answer. Expiation of sins. 83. Niyoga, as discussed in the Smritis, refers to answer. A form of levirate marriage. 84. According to the Smritis, a Shraddha refers to answer. A religious rite for the deceased. 85. The Dharmasastras are significant because they answer. Define social and legal codes. 86. The Smritis were primarily intended to Answer. Establish legal codes for social order. 87. The Sanskrit term for philosophy is? Answer. Darshana. 88. The term darshana is derived from the Sanskrit word drishti, which literally means? Answer. A. Seeing or viewpoint. 89. Which of the following statements is true regarding Orthodox Hindu philosophy? Answer. An Orthodox Hindu can be an atheist. 100. The 6 orthodox schools of philosophy are generally categorized as? Answer. Astika orthodox systems. 101. The 6 orthodox philosophical systems of India are all based on? Answer. Philosophical debates and logical reasoning. 102. Which of the following is not an orthodox school of Indian philosophy? Answer. Jainism. 103. Which philosophical system is most closely associated with logic and reasoning in the Indian tradition? Answer. Nyaya. 104. Which of the following schools of Indian philosophy is known for its focus on atomism? Answer. Vaisheshika. 105. The Sankhya school of philosophy is mainly known for? Answer. The analysis of the material and spiritual worlds. 106. The Yoga school of philosophy is primarily concerned with? Answer. Practices for achieving spiritual liberation. 107. The Vedanta school is primarily focused on? Answer. The concept of a single, ultimate reality Brahman. 108. The Mimamsa school emphasizes the importance of? Answer. Ritual practices. 109. In which of the following systems is the idea of dualism most prominent? Answer. Sankhya. 110. The Vedas are considered authoritative in all 6 orthodox philosophical systems, but each school interprets them? Answer. Based on its unique philosophy. 111. Which of the following orthodox schools of Indian philosophy is the most monistic in its outlook? Answer. Vedanta. 112. The Nyaya school is concerned with? Answer. Logic and epistemology. 113. The 6 systems of Indian philosophy are usually coupled in pairs. Which of the following pairs is correct? Answer. Sankhya and Yoga. 114. Sankhya is based on? Answer. Intellectual knowledge. 115. The system of Yoga is based on? Answer. Control of the senses and inner faculties. 116. Which sage is traditionally attributed with the development of the Sankhya system? Answer. Kapila. 117. In the Sankhya system, the 2 ultimate eternal realities are? Answer. Spirit Purush and nature Prakriti. 118. Prakriti in the Sankhya system is described as? Answer. A single, all-pervasive, complex substance. 119. The 3 main constituents of Prakriti in Sankhya are? Answer. Rajas, Tamas, Sattva. 120. The unfolding of a new world in the Sankhya system begins when? Answer. Purusha and Prakriti associate Samyug. 121. Initially, Sankhya was? Answer. Atheistic. 122. The Yoga system is described as? Answer. Theistic. 123. The yoga system shares similarities with Sankhya but differs primarily in Answer. The acceptance of a supreme being. 124. Yoga applies Sankhya teachings to Answer. Everyday life. 125. The Yoga Sutras are attributed to Answer. Patanjali. 126. Which of the following is not one of the 8 steps of yoga practice? Answer. Metaphysical meditation dhyan. 127. The 8 steps of yoga include all of the following except Answer. Divine invocation puja. 128. In yoga philosophy, the supreme being is seen as Answer. Eternal and able to bring about the cosmic process. 129. According to yoga, achieving one's full physical and psychical potential involves Answer. Experiencing various levels of consciousness. 130. Which of the following systems pairs Vaisesika with Answer. Nyaya. 131. Nyaya is primarily concerned with Answer. Logical reasoning and dialectics. 132. Vaisesika is known for its focus on Answer. Sensory experience and experimental point of view. 133. The Vedanta system is primarily based on Answer. Metaphysical speculation. 134. Mimamsa is known for its focus on Answer. Deistic and ritualistic point of view based on sacred texts. 135. The 6 orthodox systems are often paired in a way that the second system of each pair is primarily Answer. A methodology or practical approach. 136. Which of the following unorthodox systems denies the authority of the Vedas and does not believe in any form of future life? Answer. Charvaka. 137. Jaina and Buddhist systems deny the authority of the Vedas but believe in Answer. Some form of future life. 138. The Saiva Siddhanta system lies outside the traditional 6 systems, meaning it is Answer. A theistic system based on dualism. 139. The Vaisesika system was initially Answer. Atheistic. 140. The Vaisesika Sutra was composed around 2nd century BC. Answer. 100 AD. 141. The Vaisesika system is based on the concept that Answer. Everything in the world is composed of eternal atoms. 142. The Vaisesika system is attributed to the sage Answer. Kannada. 143. The Vaisesika system became theistic after merging with the Nyaya system through the introduction of Answer. The concept of God. 144. The Nyaya system is based on Answer. Logical realism. 145. Nyaya philosophy was founded by the sage Answer. Gautama Akshapad. 146. The Nyaya Sutra is probably composed around Answer. 2nd century AD. 147. In Nyaya philosophy, the 5 clauses include all of the following except Answer. Meditation. 148. Nyaya philosophy asserts that the existence of ideas, beliefs, and emotions depends on Answer. The mind. 149. Nyaya teaches that objects like animals, plants, and rivers exist Answer: whether or not we think about them. 150. The Nyaya system merged with Vaisesika around the Answer: 9th century AD. 151. The Vedanta system is known for being Answer: the culmination of Vedic speculation. 152. The basic text of Vedanta is the Answer: Brahma Sutra. 153. Vedanta is attributed to the sage. Answer: Badrayana. 154. The traditional Vedanta consists of Answer: Uttarmimamsa and Purvamimamsa. 155. The main schools within Vedanta are Answer: Advaita, Visishtadvaita, and Dvaita. 156. Advaita Vedanta, which emphasizes non-dualism, was systematized by Answer: Sankara. 157. Advaita Vedanta is based on the famous passage from the Chandogya Upanishad. Answer: Tat Tvam Asi, thou art that. 158. Mimamsa means Answer: critical examination or solution of a problem by reflection. 159. Mimamsa is attributed to the sage. Answer: Jamini. 160. Mimamsa Sutra is the foundational text of the Mimamsa system, which is Answer: atheistic. 161. Mimamsa rejects the cosmological view of worlds coming into being, remaining, and dissolving, and instead believes that Answer: the world has always existed and has no beginning or end. 162. According to Mimamsa, the Veda is Answer: eternal and unchanging. 163. Which of the following is a feature of Mimamsa that distinguishes it from other systems? Answer: emphasis on the eternal nature of the Vedas. 167. During Vedic times, temples Answer: did not exist. 168. In Vedic times, most rites were conducted Answer: in open air or temporary structures. 169. The design of post-Vedic temples was influenced by Answer: Buddhist chaitya halls and rock-cut sanctuaries. 170. When did the main temple building activity in Hinduism begin? Answer: 7th century AD. 171. No freestanding pre-Gupta Hindu temples remain because Answer: they were made of perishable materials. 172. In Hindu cosmology, the cycle of worlds is Answer: endless and continuous. 173. A single day of Brahma consists of Answer: 4,320 million earthly years. 178. Brahma's night is of Answer: equal length to his day. 179. Brahma's year consists of Answer: 360 days and nights. 180. The total lifetime of Brahma is Answer: 311,040,000 million years. 181. At the end of Brahma's lifetime, the universe Answer: dissolves into non-manifestation. 182. After the dissolution of the universe, a new world unfolds when Answer: a new secondary creator God appears. 183. Each kalpa is divided into Answer: 14 secondary cycles manvantaras. 184. Each Manvantara lasts. Answer. Millions of years. 185. During each Manvantara, a new Manu appears as the progenitor of. Answer. The human race. 186. We are currently in the 7th Manvantara, whose Manu is. Answer. Vaivasvata. 187. Each Manvantara comprises 71 aeons called. Answer. Mahayugas. 188. A Mahayuga is divided into 4 ages yugas, which are. Answer. Krita, Tretha, Dwapara, Kali. 189. The duration of the 4 ages in a Mahayuga is. Answer. 4800, 3600, 2400, and 1200 years of the gods. 190a. Year of the gods consists of. Answer. 360 human years. 191. The 4 ages in a Mahayuga are sometimes named after metals as. Answer. Gold, silver, copper, iron. 192. We are currently in the Kali Yuga, which is characterized by. Answer. The lowest ebb of goodness, virtue, and justice. 193. The Kali Yuga began in. Answer. 3102 BC. 194. The Kali Yuga is associated with. Answer. The Mahabharata war.